Each hole-in-one's a victory against time's cruel race. Crystal, you defied the odds with undeniable faith. Proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. They said you wouldn't make it past 30, you fade, but love and strength in you like sunlight through the shade. From every obstacle, you rose with pure mind. Now you're here, still shining like the stars at night. Your courage is a beacon to us all who know that life's not just the years, but the love we show. On this special day, we celebrate your fight. Crystal, you're a warrior, a beautiful night. You've proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. Proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. In a world of VR mini golf, there's a champion known. Princess Bank shot, they call her, with a crown of her own. Doctor said at 30, you'd never see the light, but here you are at 41, shining so bright. With a putter in your hand, you show talent and grace. Folks gather around to witness that smile on your face. Each hole-in-one's a victory against time's cruel race. Crystal, you defied the odds with undeniable faith. Proving them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. They said you wouldn't make it past 30, you fade, but love and strength in you like sunlight through the shade. From every obstacle, you rose with pure mind. Now you're here, still shining like the stars at night. Your courage is a beacon to us all who know that life's not just the years, but the love we show. On this special day, we celebrate your fight. Crystal, you're a warrior, a beautiful night. You've proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. Proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. In a world of VR mini golf, there's a champion known. Princess Bank shot, they call her, with a crown of her own. Doctor said at 30, you'd never see the light, but here you are at 41, shining so bright. With a putter in your hand, you show talent and grace. Folks gather around to witness that smile on your face. Each hole-in-one's a victory against time's cruel race. Crystal, you defied the odds with undeniable faith. Proving them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. They said you wouldn't make it past 30, you fade, but love and strength in you like sunlight through the shade. From every obstacle, you rose with pure mind. Now you're here, still shining like the stars at night. Your courage is a beacon to us all who know that life's not just the years, but the love we show. On this special day, we celebrate your fight. Crystal, you're a warrior, a beautiful night. You're proving them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. Proving them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank shot you a crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. In a world of VR mini golf, there's a champion known. Princess Bank shot, they call her, with a crown of her own. Doctor said at 30, you'd never see the light. But here you are at 41, shining so bright. With a putter in your hand, you show talent and...
Good evening and welcome to this week's Talkabout. We've got a lot to cover, some exciting news coming y'all's way. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Show's over, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for watching.
To my left, as usual, the guy with more trick than dick, TrickyDicky.
Oh yeah.
To my right, Princess Bank Shot. And if you've noticed a more handsome face here than the Ginger Winter, I'm Shooter Mcgavin filling in for Stewie while he's on vacation. And tonight's guest, we've got Onesilygrl.
Come on over to my place.
Hey, am I making it through the wall? Okay, go back a little.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
And down. And down.
And down. Go down.
Have you heard that before?
I've heard that before. Oh, hi. Hi. You guys are close. Okay.
Oh yeah, we like it close. We do like it close. Anyway, Onesilygrl, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you on. How was your margarita?
It's still good.
Oh,
I'm
still
thinking
good.
I should have grabbed a second because
I'm thinking you might have made a pint of it.
A pint? I have a pint.
pint?
It's in a pint glass.
A pint glass of margarita.
Uh-huh.
Nice. I can't see anything wrong with that.
One question. Salt rim or no salt rim?
No salt. No salt
No
on
salt.
the rocks.
Okay. There you
You're
go.
not a swallower then.
Mm.
On that note, as he said, Stewie is on vacation. So Stewie, we're throwing those pictures up. You should have known if you sent them. We're gonna show them. Here we go, Stewie.
Look at this.
Out getting his drink on in a very interesting suit.
All I can say is watch those buttons because they're leaving soon.
It is before Labor Day, so he can wear white.
He's like a bloody gigolo, isn't he?
Kind of did look like one, yes. Swing dancing, maybe. All right.
Oh, yes.
So let's go on over to our guest question number one. What got you into the game and how did you start?
Ooh. I think I started the way a lot of people do. They bought the headset for the quote unquote exercise that you can get, with Beat Saber and all that.
Oh yeah.
And through that, I had played actually other games and then found putt-putt and got into it. And then when I started meeting people, it was just went off from there. So that's really basically how it started.
So you find it a good community?
I do.
Good.
I'm on Ladies Walkabout, and so I definitely encourage women, if they're going to start or want to start there. That was my thing. If I had jumped into a mixed group, I probably would have been more uncomfortable. But jumping into a ladies group made me comfortable being a beginner, being a newbie.
Mm-hmm.
It just
and
made
then
me feel
spread
more
your wings and get out
and
there.
then I'm not going to, yeah.
And how long ago? How long have you been playing?
I've been streaming for a year. I've been playing for about a year and a half.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
reasonably newish. Yeah.
We are going to talk
So
about the
I
streaming.
am kind of okay. Streaming. Fireman.
Mm.
These colors, All right. Whoa. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Uh-oh, we've got issues already. Stewie, you're not here, but we still
just
get
lost
issues,
the
buddy.
screen. There we go. All right.
First
So
question.
we have, yes, this question. I'll read it to you as soon as I can get it to where I can see it.
Okay.
It is not coming up well on this background. So we
Oh, no.
have what from Shooter Mcgavin. This is a general question for everyone. What is the general etiquette that every player should follow when playing with someone for the first time?
I can go there first if you like,
Yeah.
Yes,
Take it away.
if you don't mind. So
Do it.
if I go, I'm joking, if I go into a room with a person I've not played with before, I tend to introduce myself as TrickyDicky, and pleased to meet you. How long have you been playing? Are you new to the game? And little things like that. If there's anything I can help you with, because I'm a old dog at the game, then I would like to say that I could probably help you with a little bit. So that's kind of how I start the conversation off, and then we get into the sock. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't get into the sock. No, we don't get into the sock. It's fine. Yeah. So anyway, no. So that's how I introduce myself, and that's how I think it's the right way to introduce yourself as you first meet somebody in the game.
Absolutely. I would agree with that. And I think the question's more geared towards, like, I like that, the talking in the backswing. Like, I don't mind if you're talking in the backswing. I think most people don't mind talking in the backswing, and I feel like that's a general rule. But if you would like somebody to be quiet, all you got to do is just say something. And I feel like this community would respect that. The other thing is where do you stand while the other person is hitting their ball? Is it flying and up? Is it, just away from their general like tee box area? Was kind of the thought behind that. We do have a lot of new players that are coming into this game that don't play golf. Tricky and I understand golf etiquette. Golf, is a gentleman's game. That's how it started. So that golf etiquette, just kind of getting the word out there as to what that general etiquette looks like.
I think there is a setting as well on the headset, isn't there, where you can change your positioning. So when you've hit your ball, once you press your trigger again, it doesn't take you back to the tee box where somebody else is hitting. It will take you immediately to your ball.
Don't use that.
Don't use that.
That auto one.
There's a setting for.
That's what I use.
The auto, really?
Where does the auto send you?
To
See, I'm
everybody.
learning something new.
Oh yeah, no, it takes me straight to my ball, not to anybody else's ball.
Oh, to your ball. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm always landing on people or landing on where their ball is.
Yeah, don't do that. You're new. You're new. We understand that.
I think a lot of the etiquette when you bring in a new person is, read the room. Don't jump in cussing, telling dirty jokes, or trying to.
Don't come into our room, new people. Do not come into our room.
Hey, it only takes like maybe halfway through the game before you kind of get a feel for the person and how they're going to react to the playing or to what you're saying.
Absolutely. Yes.
So I certainly think that's one. And the staying behind the player, I'm bad at that. I usually fly up and fly out to watch from the other way, but I try to stay up. I'm bad at that.
I also fly away.
Behind.
Yeah. No, I fly away.
Yeah, just honor the rules of the game. Some issues that you can have as you go in a certain game is supposed to be played, and a person will say, "Oh, I don't really want to play that." It's you need to stick to the game plan. I mean, some don't, like the classic. You can switch, that's fine. But you have things like Ladies of Walkabout Ladder. You play a certain game, and that's the way it goes. You don't get a pick. Just any.
Give with the crows.
Yeah.
Give with it.
I don't think it's just ladies, but
No,
it's
But you said ladies' league, so I thought I'd jump on it.
Oh well, yeah. So just to me, etiquette is a lot of common sense, really.
Absolutely, I would agree. Agree. Chris, do you have anything to add there?
I mean, you guys pretty much covered it, and we cover it. So Tricky and I, as everybody knows by now, we give lessons together. We both teach together, and this is the same type of stuff that I think you've covered it. We teach people how to get out of the way, and out of the way does not mean directly behind them, like down with your head low watching a line. If you're close and they're bringing the club back, they're going to see you. You don't want to be there either. And that's all stuff that you learn as you go, but we do try to teach that right off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically saying, get your pretty little ass out the way.
Yeah.
I was referring back to the ladies one again there, sorry.
I'm sure you were. So Stewie has a question. Stewie would like to know from Shooter Mcgavin, why do you have to be so good at this? I think Stewie's worried you're going to take his job.
There's still room for you here, big boy. We still got room for your little T-Rex
I
arms.
like it.
Yeah, you don't know if you call him big boy.
It ain't just T-Rex arms that are little.
No.
And moving on. All right. And there was another, let's see. We have Rob Emery.
T1000.
That's on T1000s in the chat. Which
Hiya, buddy.
Which course scares you? For me, it's Cherry Blossom Hard 17. Well, that destroyed 4 of us the other day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I
just feel
I
that
do not like.
we had a discussion. We had a discussion the other day, didn't we, about easiest course to hardest course, and a lot of the consensus is that Shangri-La Easy is probably one of the easiest courses, but you can get a very good score on there. But if you're not hitting the hole in ones, you can also get a very bad score.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. So I don't think there's a hole that scares me. There's a lot of courses that do, because I know I should be getting a decent score, and it suddenly jumps up and bites you right in the butt.
Yeah, there's holes that I dread going to, because I'll maybe have a good score going, and then I'm thinking, oh no, and I kind of probably talk myself into making a bad hit just by doing that. But that just, you remember the last game you had and you were 15 and all of a sudden dropped down to 11, and then
Yeah.
So
I feel like
there's always that challenge.
I feel like every course has that, like, oh man, this hole, like when you get into the tee box. I feel like I do that the most on Raptors Cliffs. Like I feel like they're just, it's just like, oh, this hole, because there's not a safe shot on a lot of those.
So it starts at 1 and ends at 18. Is that what you're saying? On that course?
Right, pretty much.
So for me, here's a good laugh for a lot of people. For me, it's Cherry Easy Hole 2.
Chris cannot get across the bridge.
I struggle so hard with the easy course bridges. I got the 9 tons down. Those suckers bank. That easy course bridge thing, that gets me.
Yeah,
it
does. It is one of those.
Take out a really good score really quickly in the beginning.
See,
somebody hit their trigger.
I hit my,
and that's why we
hit my trigger. I'm going to disappear for a second.
How's the margarita going?
That's what I was reaching for.
Move on over to what is your favorite course and why? To Silly Girl.
Who asked that?
It's a general question.
That's our general question.
God, I don't.
She doesn't have one. I made her pick one.
I don't have a favorite course. There's courses that I've do better in, of course, like Arizona and Shangri-La. But I guess right now it's Olympus. I think Olympus is probably my favorite.
I think a lot of people will say that. It is very
beautiful course.
It's a big, nice course. Yeah. That is a nice course indeed.
We are going to move on. Next question. Let's make this so we can actually see it. Oops, let's go to the right one. These whites are not coming up too well. Just bear with me, guys. We'll make it so that you can see them. I can read them. All right. So, Lynn, there's the two parts to this question. Lynn, what inspires you when you're creating promo videos? And Peach, how do you make your promotional videos, and what program do you use?
Oh,
This is obviously over
secrets.
silly.
Oh,
Do
they
I
were
need to
asking
repeat that?
Peach.
No.
They're asking
Peach.
you.
One's from Lynn and one's from Peach. I put
Oh.
them both on the same question because they're very, they go together.
Okay. So the programs I use to make my promos, I use different ones. I do some stuff through AI, which I then transfer over to CapCut. I mostly use CapCut because it's really made for short promos like that. I do some in Power Director. And I'll use Photoshop to edit some photos. But basically, it's all put together through CapCut.
This is all alien to me.
find
I don't understand
CapCut.
any of this.
Yeah, I find CapCut very user friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Power Director is actually them, I think. They just use, I mean, the whole layout looks exactly the same. They just have a little more meat in it to do it, but it's pretty much the same thing. But that's a paid for program. CapCut is free unless you get the upgrade, which I did for doing some of these promotions. So
Nice.
it's handy. I love it.
So one silly girls likes a little bit more meat in it. That's what
I
we're
like
talking
a
about.
a little bit more meat in it. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Did you cover the inspiration part? I was listening, but I had to grab a battery.
What inspires me? It will be the name of each, whatever the tournament is. I try to make some of them dramatic, and then I try to make some of them very kind of gentle. I like to make, when there's a playoff match coming on, I'm putting the two people together. I like to kind of make that more bold, to drive more people to try to watch it. So my inspiration comes from the name of the tournament usually, or whatever Lynn says, can you do? Can you throw this?
Yeah.
So
No.
yeah, I
She
mean,
has
my
one
first draft isn't always the the one that's up, because Lynn will sometimes say, no, and that's fine because we're virtual, so it's hard to, you could communicate so much. Yeah, but so I'm good with it.
Excellent.
All right. I'm starting to make logos with AI. So anybody that wants one, give me a holler.
That's a lot of fun.
It
My
is.
logo on Discord, it was done through AI.
Yeah. Oh, it's a blast. I love AI.
Yeah.
What's AI?
Well, are
Anyone
you being
interested?
serious? I think he's
Something
being
you don't
serious.
have. Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
I have a lot of artificial, not much intelligence.
So AI, you basically go into AI. If you're just to do a basic thing, you go into AI and everything's text. You're verbalizing what you want to see. And there's different ways that will make that image more either comedic or more lifelike, or you just go in and it's the words you use. It really is the words you use.
Right. And this is back over to Silly. Who's your favorite player to play against and to play with?
Well, I'm not going to answer play with.
You'll have to in a minute because there may be another question coming up.
I like playing against Desert Rat. I like playing against Alicia. God dang it! Sorry about that.
She go away again.
I did.
Strike
I did.
two.
I don't know if I'm lining up or not.
It's all right.
One more, you're out of here.
Okay. And then there's, all the top players, the Princess, any of these top players I love playing because I like learning. I learn something every time I play.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay. There is a follow-on question to that later on, I think, but we'll go on.
Okay. There is. All right. So we are bringing up question 3. Gonna make this a little bit more readable. This one is not readable either. I was not expecting this.
Okay, you can kind of.
All right, so Sarah Lou Some people think hitting backhand has an advantage. Do you think you have an advantage using backhand?
Yes, I think there's an advantage as far as you're able to see your straight on shot better. But I think the disadvantages outnumber the advantages. Your disadvantage. So I have a bad back, so I was playing sitting down. So I had to learn to hit backwards because I do play real golf. So on this, I had to learn to play backhanded. So the hardest thing for me to master is your muscle memory. You know, trying to get that to do the right power. This is why I'm not consistent. I could be a really good player at times, and then I could just. I mean, that's true for just about anybody, but I don't have a good grip on the power at all times, and that can mess you up just like that. You know, you.
Oh yeah.
One little overshot and it can screw you. So I think the disadvantages outweigh. So that's that, Sarah. What do you think? Sarah's a backhanded hitter for those of you that don't know.
She is.
As
She
I am.
don't line nothing up. She just gets down and smacks it and it goes in.
It does look like that a lot, doesn't it?
She is great at being a backhand. She's one of the best, I think, that I've seen.
She is. Yeah, she is. Absolutely. All right. So from Wilmot Fingerdew.
Oh no.
All right. If you're in the final, if you're in a final and you end up losing, would you rather lose by one shot or a larger margin, and why? Trick, over to you.
Okay, everybody knows I don't mind losing because I always think you don't learn to win until you've learned to lose. So,
I've heard that from you.
But if I'm playing somebody like Big Jar, who whoops my butt every time just about, I like to stay with him as close as I can until he's gone. And then I don't give up as such, but we tend to go for the silly hole-in-one shots to try to get something back, which then increases the margin. So,
yes.
Yeah, big time.
Sometimes it does pay off, and sometimes most of the time it bites you in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
A wise woman once told me, twos win, hole-in-ones don't.
Yes.
Princess Bankshot said that.
Unfortunately, she's forgotten that.
Hey, Tricky, bite me. Anyways, I have not thought that it's different in doubles than it is in singles. I was playing safe twos last night. See, for me,
you lost.
Whoops.
I won.
Oh, you did. Sorry, you did. Yes.
Oh God, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry. We like to
bicker. In playing, I mean, of course, I like a close game. I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing one bit. I don't take this as seriously as some of my friends do, but
you looking my way again?
No. I'm okay with the loss. In fact, I'm used to it. But if I'm gonna lose, yeah, I would rather lose at a close game, because if it's a big amount, that means that I've beat myself. That means I played crap.
Right.
So that's kind of how I look at it.
And I kind of look at that the same way, although I will not sit here and say that I take losing well, because everybody who's ever seen me lose or been in a room with me knows that I am super hard on myself. I have been trying to work on that and get a little bit better, at least learn to turn my damn mic off anyways. But I feel much better losing in a close game, especially with the elites and the pros, because it means that you're right there. Like, you were right there. It just something might have gone wrong. Or if you're losing to somebody who just shot a course record, and I've actually lost a game to a couple world records, you can't be mad about losing to a world record or something like amazing course record, because you can't be expected to keep up with that. That's one. Like, those games are so far apart for a lot. Like, it's not going to happen for two people in the same game most of the time when you're talking course and world records like that. So that doesn't bother me too much. I've learned a little bit to lose to those a little better than before, but yeah, it's a struggle for some of us to take that. And
Yeah,
he reminds me of what he started in the beginning of that question. I get that from him all the time, that you need to learn to lose before you can learn to win. I've had this discussion. So, Shooter,
Yeah.
over to you real quick. We are sitting at almost a half an hour in. Go for it.
Perfect.
Cool.
So for me, it's play your game. Don't veer away from your game. Hit your shots, go into each course with a game plan. Tricky and I were talking earlier. I prefer, the tournaments where you kind of know your course. That way you can go in and you can get a game plan of how you want to attack each hole, a score that you want on each hole. When I was playing competitive golf as a junior in real life, my dad used to tell me, you're not playing everybody else. You're playing old man par. And so the goal in golf is to make it in the hole in as least amount of strokes as possible. And especially when you're playing somebody who's better than you, taking it hole by hole and not letting one shot affect your next shot, keeping a cool, calm head. And if I do that, and I lose by 1 or I lose by 5 or 10 or whatever it is, I can lay my head on the pillow at night and knowing that I played my game and I can be happy with that. I mean, it still goes down an L. It doesn't matter if you lost by 20 or you lost by 1, that's still one loss. Same thing with a win. If you win by 1 stroke or you win by 15 strokes, it's still a win. It's just one win. So I think
there is a saying, there's no pictures on a scorecard.
Yep.
They don't know how you got there. They just see they only see the number.
Yeah, they don't ask you how, they just ask you how many.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Sarah's in the chat with Birdie Golf wins. She's not wrong.
That's hard going.
All right. We are going to go ahead and move on to our last question, and then we will hit a couple of these questions that I have here. So Alyssa, 38, 2, dun, 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 silly girl. Did you stop playing Alyssa 38 because she is boring or something more serious? Have fun with this one, silly.
Oh my God. Oh, Alyssa, what am I going to do with you? I love playing with you. I don't know why we don't play very much anymore. We just
because she's boring.
No, she is not. She's not. Alyssa is one of the funniest people I know, and she has this really dry sense of humor. You know.
Yes.
So yeah, I do enjoy playing her. I think that she's scared of me personally.
Maybe. All right.
We went against each other in Wednesday Night League. I had won the U.S. and she won the European,
that's
and
awesome.
Then she beat me. So
then she beat me.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna hit just a couple of these because we are coming up on 6. So in the chat, we have Gargar Man saying if you're looking for a tournament, there is one on Wednesday nights, which we do cover that later on. We have Rick with what's your funniest moment in a game? Anybody have something they want to quickly say? Oh, you've lost the trick.
I can't think of the funniest moment. I've had so many, but there's nights that us gals get together and it gets
sip and putt. Maybe
we've had no, not sip and putt. We just get on the same night though, usually, and we get together and it just sometimes it gets a little crazy. And we have some really good laughs. But
awesome. All right. Here we go with Stewie. Question for all. This one's apart from Tricky anyways. Who is the worst doubles partner you've had? Nice question, Stewie. Way to start some fights. You know why he said excluding Tricky? Because he is one of Tricky's he is Tricky's last doubles partner, and I'm Tricky's new doubles partner. Can't imagine why he doesn't want that one answered.
Nice.
How about you, Shooter?
I'm the answer to anybody that plays me. They're going to say Linda.
There he is.
Here he is.
So
Sorry,
the question
um,
they're answering is from Stewie, stirring the pot. Apart from Tricky, who is the worst doubles partner you've all had?
I would never
So
answer
we're
that,
letting Shooter answer.
even if I had one.
I mean,
I know, I'm not
I've got
answering
two
that.
people to choose from. Being new, I played in the doubles with Plucky, and then played in the fit with Sticky.
So which one you
So,
throwing under the bus?
Lucky and sticky.
um, I mean, I guess
That's
it'd have to
okay.
be Plucky because we
You
haven't
don't have to
played.
answer it.
We haven't played since. Still love you though. It was a
By the
lot of
way.
fun. But yeah, those are my only two options.
Speaking of Plucky, real quick, that is actually who taught me bank shot. So he's the one that took the time to teach me bank, and I never looked back. Tricky, you want to answer it anyways?
Okay, yeah, no problem at all. I got mine's easy. It's Stewie.
That's why he's.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
see
simple.
that coming.
Yeah, but we do have a 94% record, I think.
Yeah, I
I've
thought it was
lost.
99
Really?
of losses.
Yeah,
Yep. It's
yeah.
on the wrong side of the.
I think if we've
Oh.
played 100 games, we've only won about 4. I think.
All right. So we are
So
going. to
what you're saying is
move-
your back hurts from carrying them.
No, not at all. I think it's a bit of both. We mess
All
around too
right.
much.
We are going to move on, and we are going into. So last
Hang on,
week,
hang on,
we
hang on.
talked-
Who's your worst partner? Because you've had loads.
Okay, so Corey, I am sorry, but you didn't show up for games. I'll go with the one that stood me up twice in games.
There we go.
All right.
That's that
Now,
out
to
the
be
way.
fair, he's 3 hours behind me in time, and it was a European morning thing. So, all right. So here we go with we talked about last week, Tricky. We talked about how we are going to be doing this voting for these videos. What you've
Yes.
noticed is you didn't actually see any videos go up to vote on. The reason being is we didn't get any for the right course. So
Yes.
originally we had said that this, actually we'll put that up in a minute, that this needs to be done on a course that we're going to announce. And this week it was supposed to be upside. We did not get one upside video. So we have decided, we've talked, Stewie replaced you in this conversation too. So Tricky, Shooter Mcgavin and I talked.
Yes. So basically
we
what we've said now
decided-
is, so what
Go
we've
for
said
it.
now is we're going to open up all courses under the same strategies, or not strategy, the same format. So you still have to be in game mode. You can be in game mode on your own, obviously, but we do need to make sure you're in game mode. Yeah, I'm getting tongue tied. Game mode. So we still need a picture of the card, and just to prove that you are in game mode. So yeah.
You'd pan up there when you're in video as part of the video. And so there was one other thing that we
did change something else, didn't we?
We did. So because even though we're not announcing a course, even though we've opened it up to courses, this is going to start once the show ends on Friday. So if you're watching the podcast, end the podcast, that's when this starts. And your videos have until Tuesday to get in. I'm going to take this off of the screen here, guys, but we do have this. We'll have the new one up. But the biggest difference is you can do this on any course. And we are really hoping that gets people to send your videos in, because we were really hoping that this would like blow up. And it was heartbreaking to see no videos come in for the course that was required.
Well, we did have 2, but they were on different courses.
They were not.
They
were not the right.
That's not what we asked.
My buddy Tommy, I don't know if he's watching right now. My buddy, he had a shot on hole 2 on this course, and we recorded it. And I told him to post it, and he didn't post it. He could have won. He would have won this week.
He could have won.
He
won.
Tommy, you would have won.
Yeah.
So they
You'd have had a
can't
lollipop.
post a video from
Nope.
some other time. It has to have that date.
We are requiring it to be during that time. And that way it keeps it all fresh. It's not something that's already been passed around on the interwebs and all the servers. So we're going to move over to the ladies. And while we're here, so we talked earlier about Silly Girl and her promotional videos. So we are actually going to show you. This is for last night's game. We didn't play this. But here is the promotional video that she did last night. And we are back. All right, guys. Now for that same tourney, this is the bigger one. We're not gonna shut out any names on this one here, because it's really small and hard to see. But we are gonna bring up. So we are going into the semifinals, and going into the semifinals. I can't see the damn thing. You can look at it on your screen. It is bigger. All right, guys. So I know that I'm in the semifinals. I don't remember who was in that other bracket for the semifinals.
I think you have to
now.
play.
Are you talking ladies?
Bad Wolf or yes?
Yes, I'm
Bad
talking
Wolf
ladies.
or Rat.
Yep.
Bad Wolf or
Yeah, I
Rat.
meant
Yeah.
the next one. The other one's into the semifinals at the bottom. I can't see
Artsy and Kathy GG.
that. Ooh, Kathy G or Artsy
Yeah.
will be going into the final, and
I would
I'm
love
just
to
waiting.
see either of them get to the finals. I really would.
I am wait. Well,
They're
unless
fairly
something goes
new.
horribly wrong, one of them has to get to the finals.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true. They both can't now. I've
All
that's a
watched
fair point.
both of these ladies play for a while now, and they have improved so much. And
Good.
They
it's
have.
awesome to watch them play. They're fun.
All
Excellent.
right. We are going to move on to Chris's leagues. Now, we have something else to kind of touch
Hi,
on,
Chris.
guys.
Hey,
Tricky,
Ooh-hoo.
ready for this one?
Thanks
We
for
are
jumping in for
touching
me,
on
mate.
changes to
I
the
need to be
pro
able. I need to
league.
go, so I need to take a
Oh,
picture of the
yes.
card.
Yes,
I've never
yes,
done
yes,
it
yes,
before.
yes.
Why is it
How
not
do you
coming
take a
up?
picture of the
Hold on,
card?
hold on.
All
It's not coming
right, we
up.
are
Hold
going
on,
to hit
hold
our
on.
A button
I'm
and
holding
go into
like a
big head
10-year-old
mode.
kid.
Why is it not?
I'm pinching the end. Oh
I
yeah.
should really start
Ooh,
paying
big
card.
attention
It's
to
not
this
coming up.
stuff because
The
I
first
never
thing that
know
you need
where
to
I
do when you're first
stand on
taking a
anything.
photo
Oh, I know why
is
it's not coming up.
hit
There's a
those
video
three
running.
little
Why is
dots on the
video
right
running?
hand side.
Because you ran
This is
it.
going to open your score.
I
And you
did
haven't
run
turned
it.
it off.
Shows the player's name, start time, and current time on the card.
Chris.
Stop.
Chris.
I don't know why that video is
Chris.
running. What?
Nothing. I was playing with
That's
it.
not the right video.
It wasn't
I'm seeing
supposed
a
to come up. It
scorecard.
was automatically up. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. So what we were saying
Sorry.
is, we have found that the amateur to pro league has gone a little bit stale. It's probably past its sell-by date. Basically, it's been running for 2 years. So we're thinking about freshening things up. So the first thing we're going to do to freshen it up is we're going to take it to 2 weeks instead of 1 week. And what else are we going to do, Chris? I can't remember.
We are, instead of 3 different courses, you're going to play each person on the same course. So for
Yes.
those of you who have been around a long time, this is similar to what Wilds League did. However, we are staying with stroke play. We aren't switching to match, but in Wilds League, you played everybody on the same course, and we are going to try that out.
Yes. And also, in the nearish future, we're going to try something else on the pro amateur to pro league as well. Over to you, Shooter.
Yeah, so something that makes golf in real life the second most popular sport in the world, behind football.
Drinking.
See, I said it right.
Football.
This
football.
time.
Boy.
For us Americans, it's soccer. But what makes that the best sport is they have a system called the handicap system that levels the playing field. It doesn't matter what skill level you are. Once you have a established handicap, which minimum rounds would be 5, maximum rounds are 20. We're working on a formula so that everybody can have an established handicap. And when you play stroke play, say I am a 4 handicap and Tricky is a 2 handicap. For Tricky to beat me in the net score, Tricky has to beat me by 3 because he would be giving me 2 strokes at the end. So it's going to level that playing field. Those of you that are at the top, that are in the lead, those amateurs are now going to be able to compete with you, and it levels that playing field. Is going to make everything more interesting. And you know, we're going to see some. I feel like we're going to see some new faces on the podiums.
Yes,
That would be
indeed.
great.
You know,
That
That would be
would
nice.
be great.
we do want to stress that we are not going to release this into the pro league until it is completely done. Like, we are going to test. We're going to make sure that this is being done right. I let you two talk about this because, I mean, these guys are both regular golfers. I just play the video game. But we will make sure that this is all completely ready to go when we put it into the league. But the league that will be testing it is the amateur to pro that is on a week break right now. And we really need more players in there. So if you're in there, when we do drop this new handicap system, you're ready to go. And now with that 2 weeks, it's always been 3 games due in a week. And now the unique thing about amateur to pro is that you play the easy and the hard course against the person. It's the map. You play the whole map. And so this, and then it's combined stroke. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. I think it's gonna help freshen things up. But come on
Sign me
over.
up. Or am I
I will.
already signed up? I never know.
I don't think you are. I will sign you up. All
Yeah.
right. Anything
what
else
we're
you want
also
to say on
saying-
that, Tricky?
Yeah, what we're also saying about the amateur to pro is, even though it's 2 weeks, we'd still like you to get your games in as soon as possible, because what we're saying is each division, once they've finished their matches, if all the divisions are finally finished, we'll still flip it straight away. So it doesn't have to be 2 weeks. It can still be 2 days. It can still be 5 days. It can still be 6 days.
And you'll
Once all the
choose.
divisions are finished. Yeah, but we'd like it done as soon as possible, just opening it up a bit for somebody like myself who's in the UK trying to play an American player. Sometimes it's hard to schedule.
It is,
So we're just
especially when you
getting
only have a
that
week to do
extra.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Now,
was
when we're saying
tough.
it
Go
is,
ahead.
Yeah.
when we're saying you have 2 weeks, what we're really saying, that we're flip it right away. When we flip it, you should have 2 weeks from whatever date we flipped it. So this is not a lockdown league for time anymore. You don't have to wait unless we still have divisions running. So once everybody's done, then we're flipping. We're not waiting, another week if everybody gets done in a week. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
the moving date is the biggest thing that I'm stressing. But yes, I think this is going to make it way more fresh. Let's get this. Let's go.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
once we get this handicap thing sorted out, then yeah, definitely.
It'll be
It's gonna work.
interesting. Sounds
It
fun.
will be. Now we're going to go over to our KWT trophies. In the KWT, oh crap. What course were we on?
I was away. I didn't play it. I don't know.
Journey.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have played it anyway.
Good thing somebody else who doesn't run things around here knows what's going on, because apparently I don't. All right. In the amateur, first place, Guy B, which I don't know if he's in the chat tonight. Guy B
Isn't
got first in the amateur.
That
We
fucker.
have,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, that guy. We have Tiger Hoods
Love you,
in
buddy.
second. And in third in the amateur was Grip Rip. Semi-pro. In first, we had Don't Quit When Losing. Second, Wicked Shack. And in third, we had Rockin' Horse Brat. And we have a giggling. No, it's all good. In the pro, in first was Yukin. Nice job, Yukin.
Nice.
And
Well done,
in
Yukin.
second, our very own L7 Jazz.
Hi,
And
Jazz.
Neo
Jazz.
Impossible and Sarah Lou. So we had 3 second places
Good job,
Nice.
Sarah.
in the elite. Zanetti. Now, what I'd like to say about Zanetti's first place right here is he's won every single KWT this season so far.
Wait till the handicap comes
Tactician.
in, buddy.
Yeah.
Eventually, it will make its way to the KWT. All right. And then tied in second was Big Jaw and Indy. Missed the damn podium by like a stroke or 2. All right. Not that I'm whining about
Same
that.
old names. Same old names.
And so we get that system in. And the coconut is par under for all 36 holes. We had Zanetti, Big Jaw, and New Impossible. We had 49 players, and we only had 3 coconuts.
Wow.
With a diamond, most aces through 36 holes. We had with 4 aces was Yukin and Gobson.
Didn't you can
And
get all those on the easy course too? All
I
4?
don't know. It doesn't. I didn't go and look. He might have.
I think so. He's in my division on the monthlies, and his score on the easy, he has 4 hole-in-ones.
Yeah, then it was probably all on the easy. The
Nice.
Cactus solo ace, only player to ace the hole. We had Neo Impossible, Go Marino, and Indian Chief. So happy to see her name out there.
Nice.
And with a duck, which is a rare ace, small number of players to ace a hole. 2 of them. So Yukin and Gobson both got 2 ducks. We have Big Jaw, L7 Jazz, Jenum, and Serenity Moon walking away with ducks. Very
Nice. Well done,
nice. There
guys.
were
Nice.
no
Good
deals
job,
this
girls.
week. Over in M&M, we had on the podium our very own the TrickyDicky. We had Auto
Congrats.
Hugo hollering right there. This was on Mount Olympus
Olympus.
Easy. Yeah,
26.
26. Then we had on, look at the second place, second and third. There's a lot of names here. Second place, Indy, Stroke, Sticky, Alyssa, and Disflinger.
Let's go, Sticky.
And over in third, we had Max, Europa, Derby Daz, Browner, the Big Willow, Felix, and Homie Wanknomi. Very nice.
Well done, guys. Well
Very
done.
nice.
I
They're
have not heard
solo
my name yet.
aces.
Who the heck is that?
Solo aces. Number 2, Just Beachy. Hole 3, Dislinger. And hole 6, our very own, not here, sitting in the chat drinking, Stewie.
Gigolo. Gigolo Stewie.
Over.
Well done, guys. Well
in
done.
The Putabout, which we like, I think we prefer the name Trent's League here, don't we?
Yeah, we just got to
Just to
call it
drive 'em
Trans
nuts.
League. Yeah, yeah.
We have the is it how is this supposed to be pronounced?
It's called the Hyder Cup. So
All
instead
right.
of being called the Ryder Cup, which is the Europeans against the Americans, he's calling it the Hyder Cup. So that's starting on the 25th,
5th to the 27th.
25th to the 27th of this month. So we are going to be live streaming a lot of that. So keep your eyes peeled and you'll see us in there.
Hopefully the
USA,
games will most likely be
USA,
the 26th. Yeah, so Sarah Lou and I, this is our 3rd. We've been on Team USA all 3 times. There may be somebody else that has been there that much too, but we will have these names up for you guys to where you can see them a little bit better than the screen. And we had a blast doing the streaming for this last time, didn't we, Tricky?
I can't remember.
I think we did.
I can't remember
Oh,
what I
yeah,
had for dinner.
Good point. I don't know what we had for dinner either. All right, over on Q3 After Dark, which Gaga bot
Gaga
in the chat saying, hey, come join this. This is what he's talking about. Any amateur leading as of week 6 is Nick. Shaggy.
No, it's not
and
week 6.
Amy.
No, it's
Says
I
week
think week
6.
9.
Yeah, I think she
Week
forgot. She
9
sent
or
me a
10?
message. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
something
it's
like that.
farther than that.
Yeah, I think it might be
Forgot to
10.
change the numbers.
Yeah, but she
Yeah,
did
I
text
think
me
it's
saying,
week
"I
10.
forgot.
Club here.
Can you try?
All right.
Can you remember to change it?"
As
forgot.
week whatever we are on, Gargar's in the chat still. We have Norb, Gargarman, and Darth Dinkler in the semi-pro. Over in the pro, Knockout G, L7 Jazz, and Stevie
Week 10.
Wonderful. Week 10, awesome. And in the elite leading right now, we have Lean Into It, killing us all. Derby Daz, and then our very own TrickyDicky is in 3rd for the season over there.
Wow, I'm getting lucky.
Nice job.
Got to be lucky to be good.
We
Oh
have a
yeah.
lot of fun in that room, though. We play, so it's TrickyDicky, myself, Slappy, and then Beth Ann. So it's a lot of
Beth Ann,
fun.
That's
Yep.
great. That's a great room.
Yeah, good fun.
As of week 10, Elvis, Hard, Solo Ace. The only one was Clarky. The most ace hole was hole 18 with 39 out of 76. A total of 127 aces. The median score was 9 under. The highest score was a 25 under by Lean Into It. And the most aces were 5 aces by Lean Into It and Mulligan.
Can I just say
Very
one thing about
nice.
that course?
Yes.
The one with the Elvis legs that shake side to side. It's an easy par 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could I get my frigging ball in there? It would go up and around, and it's just about to drop in, and then his hips would swing, and it would go the other side. I think I got a 5 on it, didn't I?
I thought that was Stewie that struggled to get it into a hole.
Yeah. That's he's got a small willy. It doesn't smell very good either, to be honest.
Oh, speaking of that other video, we are going to go back to that because I did forget. So with all of this said and all of this tourney stuff, what we want to do, and we have done, is made a video for you guys. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to run this, and this is Tricky and I teaching those who don't know how to do some of this or don't know how to do any of this for the game. So here we go.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Tricky.
Thanks for jumping.
Hey, Tricky.
Thanks for jumping in with me. I need to go, so I need to take a picture of the card, but I've never done it before. How do we take a picture of the card?
All right, we are going to hit our A button and go into big head mode.
Oh yeah. Oh, big card. Nice.
The first thing that you need
So-
to do when you're first taking a photo is hit those 3 little dots on the right-hand side. This is going to open your score.
Shows the player's name, start time, and current time on the card.
It shows me the date as well. Is that right?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Okay, so we got that up. So why do we have to put that up?
All leaderboards in most tournaments and league games do require photos of the card. They also require that you have the time and the day stamp on them to verify.
Oh, I see. So there's no way you can go back and pick up another card from a few weeks ago and just post that one instead.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm here now. So how do I take a photo?
There's actually 2 ways to take a photo. The way that I like to do it is you're hitting your Oculus button just a second before you're pulling the trigger. So you're going to hit your Oculus button, pull your trigger, and let them go immediately together. And this does a quick photo for many users.
Okay, let me try that a second. Right, nothing seems to be happening. So what do I do now?
If you're one of the users that can't seem to get the quick photos to work for you, if you hit your Oculus button, we're going to go to the main menu and go use that camera.
Okay, so I can see the camera in there now. So I'm going to push on the camera. And then I'm going to push my Oculus button again to go back to the main screen. There we go. Now I have to be looking at the scorecard to be able to take a picture of that scorecard. But how do I know if I've got my scorecard correct in the picture?
Yes, so on some of the courses, it's easy to accidentally cut off the time stuff at the bottom or have something fly in front of your card. So you always want to check. Again, we're going to hit the Oculus button and then we're going to go to our gallery by the way of the camera.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're on there now. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, the red camera. Oh, there's all my pictures I've taken. Excellent. So now I can check that I've got them all correct. Can I enlarge them to look at them? Okay.
It loaded.
Ah, there we go. It opens up another section and we can see our scorecard. Excellent. Thank you for that, Chris.
You're welcome. Would you like to know how to crop your scorecard?
Yeah, that would be good. I think it would be easier for the other people on the other side to read the scorecard easier.
It really is. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on over to the app for this.
All right, guys, when you are ready to come over to crop your photo, you're going to find your Meta Horizon app. Once you get to the app, you're going to look for those three little lines. And then you're going to find your gallery. Click on the photo that you would like. Click on the download up here. Now then you're going to go to your photos. Find the photo that you want to crop. Click those little three lines. Click crop, and then you can bring the corners in with your finger if you're on a touchscreen, and you can straighten it up over there on the right. And that is...
Hi,
All
welcome
right.
back, guys. Hope we didn't bore you to death with that, but it does help some people.
I mean, somebody said nice script reading. I think it was Gargarbot. So as I put in the chat, we actually did not script read. We did, however, have to do it a couple times because somebody might have forgot to turn the sound on the OBS system that was recording.
Oh, been there, done that.
So we did have to do it twice. We did not write that out. We decided what needed to kind of be said before we did it, and then we just
Go with it, baby.
went with it.
Just go with it.
One thing that we didn't touch when we were talking about Silly Girl and all the live streaming and stuff is and really this show too. So as most people know, I was gifted a laptop that made this all possible, and Silly Girl is the reason. So Silly made it so that I could go from only doing off the three, I could only do Facebook Live. We couldn't do a whole lot with it. It has a lot of restrictions. And she made it possible around Christmas time for me to be able to do this for the community. And
Indeed. Thank you ever so much for that.
be thankful for that.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you ever so much.
Acknowledgement. Yeah, it's fun.
So if you
No,
don't-
it's been amazing.
So if you don't like this show, it's one Silly Girl's fault.
If you do like it,
Hey,
it's
I
still
never
one Silly
said do
Girl's
a
fault.
podcast.
She did not. The podcast was not in the works at that time.
No.
We went, hey, we have this technology. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Actually, when she first mentioned a podcast to me, she had only had the laptop maybe 3 weeks at the time, I think, and she said, and I went, Chris, slow down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Walk
one
before you
thing at
can
a
run.
time, because she was so gung ho, and I'm so glad she was. She got up and running and she's got things on her setup that I don't have, because I really only do the ladies, and neither of us are Jen, that's for sure, but
Yeah.
we're getting there. I won't, because I'm old and I don't plan on doing this for much longer, but Princess has got all the time in the world, so she'll be carrying on. She's going to get that Jen vibe, start flying around, and
Yeah.
I'm
nice.
trying. It is not easy.
it is not easy. It is not
easy.
It takes a long time to
She says
to
it's
get
easy,
to where
and I
we
said,
want to
Jen,
get.
no, it's not.
It's not easy.
No.
She also, I don't know if her system's a little bit different. She does run a pro, but as we're talking about Jen, we are now going to look at her server. So the WMGT this weekend, Saturday into Sunday, is Venice Easy and Tricky's absolute favorite course, Temple Hard.
Mm.
I'd rather play Temple Hard than Venice Easy.
And we are, yeah,
I
we
hate
are
Venice
at
Easy.
6:30, so we're at the end of the show. Anything you guys
Excellent.
want to say?
I would just like to say that my sock fell off, and
No.
He's undressed.
No? I'm half naked. I've still got the one between my arse cheeks.
No.
That's good because we have you on like live video.
Oh,
I'm
shit. Yeah.
surprised Jazz is still sitting up staring at his computer and not laughing as though, oh, there he is. Hi, Jazzy.
I want to
like
say
to
one
say-
thing.
Yeah, go
Oh,
for it.
the one thing I want to say is with Chris and I streaming, we just ask that you have a little patience with us if we tend to move our head or we move our head not even a quarter of an inch and it's going to look to you like we're moving 10 feet to our right. And if you can't comprehend what we're doing, go try and live stream with your headset and run some software and make sure everything's running. It's not that easy. Chris is better at it than I am. She keeps her head still better than I. She's younger than I.
I am younger.
That's been mentioned. That's been mentioned quite a bit.
Younger. Okay. Anyway, we just ask for a little patience and understanding. We're this is all still new to us, really, and we're just getting
Absolutely right.
our beaks wet. So,
And that's why you see my headset go up here too, because I'm running a computer system in front of me.
I think filling in for Stewie today, for me to fill in. If you guys have liked the show, make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe.
Oh, there you go.
Good man.
Stewie lost his job.
I was gonna say, are you gonna hire this guy or what?
I mean, guys, what do you think? Do we let Stewie come back or do we keep Shooter? Kidding. Freaking
Come on
kidding.
the chat.
Stewie, heads up, but yeah, let's keep this guy here.
Stewie, you're
Love you,
invited.
Stewie.
Don't worry about it.
You are not
It's been fun.
replaceable, buddy.
It's been fun.
Awesome.
All right,
but
guys.
because all these people watching they make this community great. You guys just broadcast it for everybody to see, which you guys do a wonderful job of doing. But this community is what it is because of everybody who's in it.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Yes.
Indeed.
Very well said. Very well said.
I
And on
love
that
this
very good
community.
note, I would like to say a very good evening and a good afternoon to everybody, wherever you are in the world. If you're in somewhere like Australia, you're probably asleep, so you won't be watching it anyway. So, sod ya.
They do rewatch
Basically.
the next day.
Damn.
Have a
Love
good
you all.
night, guys. Bye.
Love you all. Bye.
In a world of VR mini golf, there's a champion known. Princess Bank Shot, they call her, with a crown of her own. Doctor said at 30, you'd never see the light. But here you are at 41, shining so bright. With a putter in your hand, you show talent and grace. Folks gather around to witness that smile on your face. Each hole in one's a victory against time's cruel race. Crystal, you defied the odds with undeniable faith. Proven them wrong with every swing and every song. Princess Bank Shot, you wear your crown. In the mini golf world, you won't back down. They said you wouldn't make it past 30, you'd fade. But love and strength in you like sunlight through the shade. From every obstacle, you rose with pure mind. Now you're here, still shining like the stars at night. Your courage is a beacon to us all who know that life's not just the years, but the love we show. On this special day we